The East Netherlands, a dynamic region with a population of over 3 million people. The area is on the up economically. It is a popular location for organisations and businesses to set up shop. This is thanks to its unique combination of nature and urban build-up. The two take each other into account, and the quality of life plays an important role. Besides a healthy living and working environment, innovation plays an important role in the East Netherlands. The government has created a stimulating climate where innovation and entrepreneurship can thrive. No surprise that the East Netherlands has produced many special initiatives, thanks to the cooperation between knowledge institutions, government and the business community. Cooperation initiatives in which the challenge for our society is focal point, namely, healthy people. The University Triangle of Twente, Wageningen and Nijmegen. A substantial amount of scientific knowledge on people is present within this triangle. Twente University pays a lot of attention to technological applications, whereas the Wageningen University and Research Centre is aimed at food technology. In Nijmegen, the Radboud University and the University Medical Centre Sint Radboud are engaged in health science. Scientific knowledge helps society to develop. It is the source of progress. After all, there is a good reason why so many small-scale innovative businesses spring up around the universities in Twente, Wageningen and Nijmegen. It is these businesses who are successful in translating scientific results into products for which there is a demand. The questions surrounding healthy people are becoming louder. Hence, it is the market for the future. The demand for sound and healthy products, for instance, is rising. Prevention and prompt recovery of illnesses becomes more and more important. And technology makes life with a disability less and less of a handicap to fully participate in society. Healthy living is, of course, the first and foremost responsibility of the individual. However, innovation makes having a healthy lifestyle increasingly easy, while any setbacks can be overcome. Working on the quality of life is what makes the East Netherlands so unique. But how is healthy living made easier for us? How does science become recognisable and usable for all? How is dry factual knowledge translated into a ready-made and healthy product? Let us study a number of examples. Examples of discoveries that were made possible thanks to the help of the government and businesses. Science that sometimes can and sometimes cannot be recognised directly, but which always is of major influence on our everyday lives, now and in the future. Health starts at the basis of things, our daily food. But what do we know of its production? Wageningen Food Valley. It is here that Clean Light was formed, a company that combats fungi, bacteria and viruses with ultraviolet light instead of chemical substances. An idea, the theory of which was scientifically proven in Wageningen. The company set to work without the support of investors, as they did not believe in the plan. The East Netherlands and the Wageningen University and Research Centre did believe in it. Together, they accepted the challenge. In 2005, the first ultraviolet light box was driven across the fields. 2 years on, and Clean Light is profitable, with the company making a considerable contribution to reducing chemicals on crops, cleaner and healthier. Proper food forms the basis. But what if illness strikes? In the East Netherlands, a concrete joint venture has been started in the form of a project in order to cure chronic gastroenteritis, or Crohn's disease. But how can we make sure that we take even better advantage of the body's secrets? Nijmegen, the Health Valley. This is where Carl Figdor delivers an important scientific performance. He discovered a vital element in our immune system, the immune system that protects us against illnesses. Figdor works with so-called dendritic cells. These are the cells that warn the immune system against infections, bacteria and viruses. These cells are scattered throughout our body, like explorers. Figdor discovered that outside the body, the cells can be manipulated to teach the immune system to recognize tumour cells. When the dendritic cells are replaced in a patient's body, they will locate the tumour and attack it. Twente. Twente University is a global leader in the field of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology involves working with minute particles to the size of 1/1000th of a metre. For comparison, that is 1,000 times as thin as a human hair. By working on nanoscale level, you can modify the properties of substances and materials. In that case, fat molecules can be attached to water molecules, for instance. The practical application would be a fat-free and healthy hamburger, but with the fatty flavour. In the care sector too, the applications of nanotechnology are endless. The company Nanomi works with emulsions. Emulsions are two substances that do not mix under normal circumstances, such as oil and water. By adding a third substance, the so-called emulsifier, the substances can be mixed. Nanomi carries out this process by means of nanotechnology. For example, thanks to this technology, medicine combinations can be made that will only be absorbed by the body when having arrived at the right location in the body. The result is greater effect with less medication. But that's not all. The company Medimate developed measuring equipment that uses nanotechnology. This makes it possible to precisely and instantly measure the dose and absorbance of medication in the blood. As a result, lithium dosing among manic depressive patients can be better controlled, making the long and difficult search for the correct dose a thing of the past. Expensive hospital admissions are no longer needed thanks to these inventions. Cost savings are made and the quality of life is improved. The many options are tempting, but people also have a personal responsibility. Healthy food and regular exercise were practically a matter of fact in earlier days. The East Netherlands also studies behaviour. What do people opt for and why? The restaurant of the future, for instance, is studying this on a daily basis. The restaurant of the future appears to be an ordinary corporate restaurant, but it is not. Each day, this is where 200 staff of Wageningen University enjoy their meals. Everything is measured and researched here. How are choices formed? What is the influence of, for instance, light, sound, smell and presentation on the ultimate choice of food? The first results are mind-boggling. Not the food itself is decisive, but the environmental factors largely determine whether something is experienced as good or not. Anything can be influential, which is why everything is recorded with cameras. One research question has already been answered. Awareness plays an important role in the lives of healthy people. However, not only is awareness important among people, the many knowledge institutions, governments and businesses in the East Netherlands are also aware that positive cooperation forms the basis. These parties work together on many concrete projects. This is already the case and expanding as we speak. Together they accept challenges in the fields of food, technology, health and behaviour. Besides that, the East Netherlands is an exceptionally beautiful region to live, work and venture in. A pleasant region that actively contributes to a healthy living and working environment for people. A region where inspiring initiatives are undertaken and where everyone is proud to make a joint contribution to the challenge of the future: healthy people. Healthy people. Working on health now and in the future.